Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. California. Let's head back to the liberal dystopia that is California. Californians are always bragging, you notice that? We have the biggest economy, the best and the brightest, the this, the that, and the other. And sure, California went through a golden age, absolutely, and we still see remnants of that, and it's likely to even continue. But what does that have to do with politics exactly? The answer is very little. You could have all the Silicon Valley tech giants pouring in billions upon billions of dollars into the tax coffers, shooting up the GDP, yada yada yada. That doesn't excuse the extreme insanity that we see constantly coming out of California. And my warning to Californians who keep going on about just how great it is you might want to pay attention, because if things keep going the way they're going, California won't be so great anymore. It's already on the decline, on the path downwards, especially in major metropolitan areas. And that's where we get to the topic of today's video. Maybe it's not the biggest thing, but I'm constantly hearing Californians going on and on about how In-N-Out is the best burger. In-N-Out this and In-N-Out that. I know it's a great sense of pride for people who live in California. The burger wars. But listen, all you latte liberals out there, if things keep going the way they're going, you might not have In-N-Out Burger anymore. Today's story is that even In-N-Out has had enough of California and is starting to close locations due to rampant crime. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on as we use this little story to make a greater macro point. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, take a look at the headline right over here. After 76 long years, In-N-Out Burger just made a heartbreaking announcement for the very first time. It's the first time In-N-Out Burger has ever closed a restaurant, and the reason why makes it even harder to take. Let's read the update to the article first as we delve in. A few hours after this article was published, I heard back from In-N-Out, which confirmed that this is the first time the company has ever closed a restaurant. Here's the official statement. There have been several In-N-Out Burger locations which have required relocation throughout our 75 years. However, our Oakland store will be the first location that we have ever closed. We feel the frequency and severity of crimes being encountered by our customers and associates leave us no alternative. California, the beautiful utopia with the best burgers, is such a crime-ridden cesspool that even burger joints have to close down. Just think about that. Does it not really put it into perspective? We're not talking about a jewelry store that's getting robbed. We're not talking about a retail store or a drugstore that's being raided. We're talking about a burger joint. A freaking burger joint cannot operate properly in the city of Oakland because either the store itself or the employees are being victimized, or just customers in general on the street, outside the store, inside the store, are constantly being victims of crime. That is absolutely shocking. California is becoming a place that can be described only by one statement. You can't have a beautiful home just sitting there. It's gonna get burglarized. You need security systems. Your kids can't walk to school because it's not safe and there's freaking drug addicts everywhere. You can't run a business because the rent's too damn high. The politicians do absolutely nothing. Police departments do absolutely nothing. And so you're just gonna get endlessly burglarized. Can't run a retail store. Can't run a restaurant. What can you do in California is the question. Unless you're some sort of Silicon Valley big shot or finance big shot, it's simply becoming uninhabitable and of course unsustainable. What is there to brag about? Absolutely nothing. Whoa, as if California is the shining beacon of left-wing progressive policies. California is becoming the beacon of one thing and one thing alone: electoral recalls. Gavin Newsom got recalled recently, a DA got removed, and now it's happening again in Oakland. Take a look.
The effort to recall Mayor Sheng Tao is officially underway. A letter of intent was sent via certified mail to the mayor this afternoon. Organizers say rising crime is a driving factor. Here's ABC 7 News reporter Ansar Hassan.
Signed, sealed, and soon to be delivered, the recall of Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao is officially underway.
There are too many lives that have been lost, too many cars stolen, too many people who've been robbed coming from a bank, followed home. Too many things, too many businesses have closed. This mayor has blood on her hands.
Retired Alameda County Superior Court Judge Brenda Harbin Forte is leading the recall campaign. The letter of intent was sent certified mail to Mayor Tao on Saturday. The letter states, "You lack the competency, credibility, judgment, and the ability to lead what was once a great American city." The letter says grounds for the recall include creating a public safety crisis by systematically dismantling the Oakland Police Department, delaying OPD's exit from 20 years of federal oversight, missing the retail theft grant, and rising crime.
There's now a petition attempting to recall the mayor of the city, as well as the district attorney. Not exactly confidence-inspiring in this left-wing utopic vision where criminals just cease to exist once you stop enforcing the law. Absolute, unadulterated insanity. And of course, the video focus is all on California, but it's not just California. It's any Democrat, liberal, left-wing city that has bought into this vision. It's the whole damn machine. Here's a news segment from Pittsburgh.
Southside's one of the best neighborhoods in Pittsburgh. It's a great location, but lack of public safety has ruined everything.
I reached out to the mayor's office, who tells me it doesn't keep track of how many businesses close. In a statement, the administration said it believes Southside has a perception issue, but its officers are working to make everyone feel safe. Since the Southside Entertainment Patrol started cracking down on crime in July, the city says officers have made nearly 100 arrests. Chupka says more officers are needed to make a real difference in turning the tide and bring businesses back.
Public safety is a foundation for business districts, neighborhoods, and cities. If you don't have public safety, you don't have anything.
Here's a new segment from Seattle.
Business owners say break-ins like this is costing them thousands of dollars in repairs when all they're trying to do is make a living.
Every window like this, more than $1,000. And especially right now, the business right now, we doesn't make money.
Philip tells me he added cameras to his salon, but feels like it's not enough. All he wants to do is protect his business.
You look like you want to protect your family, like me too. I try to protect my business to take care of my family.
Philip said he's considered closing his doors because of the crime hitting this area. Renton Chamber of Commerce is asking people to show support for the small businesses that have been impacted.
And so I guess all the other big left-wing cities are following suit, and of course the results speak for themselves. Failure after failure after failure. It's never freaking ending. And now, of course, these Democrat geniuses are compounding the issue by continuing to enable this illegal migration crisis. New York City touted as one of the safest cities, yada yada yada. Well, they're following the path of California, and crime is spiking, and now with the illegal migration crisis that they've thrusted upon the nation that they're now having to deal with, thankfully enough, well, again, the results speak for themselves.
NYC neighborhood turned into giant toilet as migrants litter park with poop, leave cups of urine on doorsteps.
New York City, the low crime, big business, liberal utopia, that's what they tell you, that's what they market, is becoming the city of feces on the street, homeless lunatics running rampant across the subway system, and now illegal migrants assaulting people, robbing people, and running illegal human trafficking rings. Oh, whoops. Absolutely ridiculous. Welcome to the Democrat vision for America. It's a dystopia, the likes of which has never been seen in the United States of America. And anybody who pretends that it isn't a problem or that it isn't happening, your head is in the sand. I mean, really let that sink in. Oakland has become such a crime-ridden cesspool that In-N-Out, a burger joint, can't even survive there. The most popular burger joint in the state of California cannot exist in Oakland because people just keep getting assaulted, robbed, and shot outside their location. It's just wild. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.